Agriculture. Growing up in the Midwest, we see it every day. You can't go 10 minutes without seeing a cornfield or seeing some cows or pigs driving around in a semi going to get slaughtered. But what if I told you all that's about to change with biotech agriculture? Biotech agriculture is genetics moving from one thing to another. And today, I'm going to talk about the labeling of genetic foods, mixed genetics, and modified plants. Go. So, from an article called "Food Industry Should Modify Its Stance on All Real Food," they talked about how labeling or GMO companies won't put labels on their products because they don't want people knowing what is in there. And we as humans have a right to know what we're about to eat. Also, ABC News took a poll, and 93% of Americans wanted to know what was in people's foods. And also, they also showed that foreign countries are now passing laws for them to make companies show what is in those genetic GMO foods. Next, I'll talk about mixed genetics. Genetics in the foods. Oh my God, where I'm going. I lost my place. I'm too far. Gotta go. All right. Mixed genetics can cause harm to the environment. When people mix the genetics in the crops, it can hurt by spreading across into places they don't want it to be spread from. It can hurt the environment by having insects or whatever animal that eats the crop. It can hurt that too. Next is mixed plants. So in a documentary called Seeds of Death, they did tests on rats with one potato being a regular old potato and another potato having mixed genes from another plant. They did that for 2 weeks, and at first they thought the GMO potato did fine with the rat, but then they soon found out that they soon thought that the rat was growing another head, but it turned out to be a tumor on its neck. And a recap, we talked about labeling foods, mixed genetics, and modified plants. Thank you.